Hello, okay. Good day. My name is TL Chan, and I will be your team leader for whatever team you are. I'm sure you already watched the videos for training part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. So in this part, this is the first part uh, where we have different kinds of classes. Okay, so we have first one is the trial class. Trial class includes placement test 1, placement test 2, placement test 3, and placement test 4. In here, I will explain to you how to teach placement test 1 and how to choose a proper book for the student after you finish teaching placement test 1. Okay, so placement test 1 is a very easy book. Okay, so the first one, this is the book for placement test 1. So it's loading. So for placement test 1, this is how you are going to teach the book. Of course, you have to have a preparatory discussion. You introduce yourself and you ask anything about the students. So there is a guide. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 parts. Speaking, use of English, listening, writing, and reading. So this is the first part. You have to ask question. You have to let the students move this and move the words or drag the word to the correct picture. You have to make the student listen to this one and choose the correct answer, and then so on and so forth. So this is a very easy book. And then thank you. Hope to see you again. So of course, this book is very short, but this should be 30 minutes long. So you have to teach the students 30 minutes long. Okay, always remember that 30-minute class is always important. Okay, now the second one is how do we choose a book? So placement test 1, you have this criteria of scoring. So I already discussed about the how to give comments to trial classes, right? So in trial classes, you have to give 5 as the highest score. Here, 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. So it has 5 parts: speaking, vocabulary, listening, reading, and writing. So it has a total of 25 scores. Okay, so if your score to the student for Oxford for placement test 1 is 1 to 18 score, so the suggested book is none. So write none. But if the student score is 19 to 25, the suggested book is Forward Test Cover 1. Okay, so you have to give comments to trial classes specifically on the performance of the student. So be careful in giving comments because you have to be accurate and you have correct grammars because our quality assurance will check your performance. Okay, so yeah, so placement test 1 is a little easy. Okay, so I think I'll just give you wait a reminders for um everyone. So in here, we have, if you have a regular class, right? So if you have a regular class, and then you are going to have the book Oxford Discover 1, 2, 3, and 4. Solutions intermediate and solutions pre-intermediate. So if you have a long regular class or student, you will experience having a midterm exam and a final exam. So when you experience having midterm examination and final examination of the student, instead of giving comments to the equity, we will click this form. I will send you this link, okay, to your teachers according to the process, teachers performing midterm tests and final tests for students of courses Oxford Discover 1, Oxford Discover 4, and 2 solutions book will return sort results via form instead of commenting on activity steps to do the test. Take the test, return test via form of link. So this will be the link. Okay. So this is for regular classes for midterm and final examination. So that's all. So this is on how you will teach placement test 1. So for placement test 2, each book has this one, the guidelines on how are you going to choose the book for the students. And we have an example demo for placement test 2, placement test 3, and then placement test 4. We also have an example on how to teach the general English, the IELTS color blue, and the IELTS color yellow. Okay, so that would be all for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much. And okay, thank you and goodbye.